These are actually a little messy.
That's what she said.
But they feel really nice.
What do they feel like?
Well, they're called Creamy Matte Lips. And they are very creamy.
I love dark lips.
I know. I'm so happy it's fall.
I would wear them all year round.
Well, you can't really do this in the summer. You can.
Yes.
But
just no eye makeup, just mascara.
yeah. Well, in the summer.
Yeah.
But in the summer, it's like, it's so hot out, you're almost like invited and you want to wear the crazy bold lip. Like, you're kind of tired of these Bambi lips and you want the crazy bold. Like, something like this. So here we are again. Today we're gonna really dive into lipsticks. You can see we've laid out a serious army of products to kind of explore. Textures, seasons, color families. This is probably one of the hardest decisions that women have to make. Typically, I would say that ever approach a counter or ever ask once they find out you're a makeup artist, what color lipstick is gonna look good on me? Which is the one that I should be wearing?
And a lot of times, the color you gravitate towards that you would say, this is my favorite color, something you might want in a shirt or decoration in your room, is not the color that's gonna look right with your skin tone,
right,
your face shape, your hair color. There are a lot of things to take into consideration.
And then of course there is the insane amount of options, which is overwhelming for even a makeup artist. As you could see, you know, we have this crazy layout of lip products. But what Christy and I actually do have in common is that we really love matte textures, and that's something that is consistent in our little lipstick wardrobe, but that doesn't mean that that's gonna be what you're gonna gravitate towards. So I guess we're here today to do a deep dive into lipsticks, to kind of walk you through the fundamentals of how you can figure out what you wanna be wearing, when and why.
And also, what I found really interesting was when we were preparing our collections, I could tell that 50% of my lipsticks were dominated by two certain brands. And I was kind of surprised because it's hard to find one lipstick you like, and I would have to say the formula is the first thing that's really important, because the wearability of it, is it convenient for you? Is it gonna fit your lifestyle? A lot of women love glosses. I hate gloss. I have short hair, but every time I wear gloss, you could bet that my hair will get stuck in the gloss, it will come off, it will bleed. It's too messy for me, but does it look beautiful? Yes, it does.
Especially photographed gloss looks amazing.
So my collection is definitely, I have a majority of long wear Chanel that come like this. This is the pigment and the sealant, which goes on like a gloss, but when it dries down, it's matte. And then also the Chanel matte velvets, love those. And Beauty is Life, which they don't really categorize their lipstick as matte or, you know, luminous, but I love the pigments of these, and they do wear like really good mattes.
So I'm realizing we're throwing these words out, matte velvet. You know, I have a series of, you know, pure matte lipsticks, creamy matte lipsticks, velvet matte lipsticks. What does all of this really mean? I mean, it's like, Jesus, how can there be 7 different categories within the matte category? So I guess a quick little snapshot into what matte really means is matte is without shine. And of course, you can have lipsticks within the matte realm that encompass an entirely different set of categories, like something that's extra creamy and moist. So this was a liquid. I have an audience laughing. So it's a huge trend right now.
We should talk to each other.
But we are.
This is our thing. We forgot about it.
You're such an asshole.
I forgot.
Alright.
Segue. Okay, so like, what's your favorite formula?
Okay, so lately I bought one Tarte Creamy Matte Lip in the color Rave.
What's
and
that one? Let me see.
it's right here.
Okay, this
It's
is
like a
a
really
great color.
deep brown.
And that's like my favorite color called Cheetah.
I'm just gonna throw it like right in the middle so you guys can see.
Look at this. Put that next to this on my hand.
Yeah, it's okay. The 90s are back. This is a little more
Taupey
purple
brown.
in it. But the 90s are back, and
I love the 90s.
it's like Bobbi Brown is probably like sitting at home rejoicing because she is the queen of brown lipstick, but they're back and they're back in new formulas. And what's so exciting about the Tarte versus like Anastasia liquid lips or even like Kat Von D, which kind of held their own in the market as like the number ones. These have a little bit of vanilla in them and a little bit of a mint kind of feeling to them. So when you put them on, you feel that. You feel a little bit refreshed. Vanilla mint. So that right like now, fall, I picked up like, after I bought Rave, I picked up a couple other colors, TBT and Frenemy. Frenemy is what I have on right now. TBT is like 4 shades down from this and in more of the mauve, like purple pink category. And that's very much what's on trend, but I will still be tried and true to my NARS Audacious. That will be my all-time, as of now, favorite formula because it works for me and it works for my lifestyle. So what have you been wearing now that you know what I'm wearing?
So, as I mentioned in the previous video,
I think we're doing a lip transition. I think it's happening.
I'm wearing my first red, which is 38 Matte Velvet Chanel. It is called La Fascinante, and it is a blue red. So blue, there's 3 different reds. When Chanel first came out with reds, there's an orange red, a pink red, and a blue red. And the blue red can work on any skin tone. It will make your teeth look white, and it's usually a beautiful pigment.
You know what I was really into last year? Like this dark vampy.
Yeah, I love that. I freaking love that.
Yeah. It's because I have dark hair and stuff too. This is Liv. Audacious.
Live like L-I-V.
Like Liv Tyler.
Or live like the Club of Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Are they named after girls though?
Yeah.
What happened to Liv Tyler?
She's Aerosmith's daughter.
Yeah, I see what happened. This is Catfight. You remember this one?
Oh my god, I use that on my brides all the
Is
time.
this typically dry?
Yeah, it's a semi-matte. This is why, like their creamy formula was so much better.
I used to like this.
Oh god, what about like this? Annabella. I wore this to my sister's wedding.
What's the one you put on before that? That was what? Oh shit! I got all on my leg.
I mean,
It's honestly pretty crazy how many reds I have.
I know. I used to mix this too as Lana. Cruella, my favorite. And I just made a new red.
It's the orange and red. Yeah, the pigment has to be rich.
Do you want to try the Louboutin red? You want to see what $90 in a lipstick feels like?
Is it matte?
Yes.
Stop gassing it up. I already don't like it.
I know.
You put it on. Does it smell weird?
It smells, the fragrance is a little weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's really tight because it's not very creamy. Believe it or not, this wears better on Christina than me.
Why is it, what do you mean tight?
Like, it doesn't have slip.
Spread.
It's very tight.
It's not like butter.
Exactly. But it's very classy.
I like the smell.
Yeah, it's like a rose petally fragrance.
does
Put
look
it on,
very
put it on.
classic.
And let's end on a very classic red.
It feels like a shoe. Feels like a shoe for my lip.
Now look how different it looks on both of us because of our complexions.